guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is a bit of a how-to video. I was going to do this anyway, so then I thought, I know you guys really tend to enjoy the short instructional, very specific how-to videos, so thought I'd add this one in. This is a beautiful book that Lucy from Lucy Just Adds Colour has been working in, and at some point I'm going to get around to doing my page in this, and we kind of I asked her if I could do a couple of pages in this book, and the idea is this is a reading book, so the paper isn't completely well suited for pencil mediums. So I have plenty of cheap copy paper in behind the page I've selected to work on, and I'm just checking I haven't lost my other page. No. So as to protect my pages in behind, and I have the Satin glazing liquid, the golden. This is Golden Artist Colours, I think that's who it's by, and basically this is to make the paper take the pencil better by giving it a better surface in between, and the whole point of this is to allow you to work more on the paper. Now you can use gesso, and I spoke to Lucy about this and she advised me this version because this is a smoother finish than gesso. So if you only have gesso, you could lay it on exactly the same way and you could sand it down a little bit after, like with those little nail sanding blocks, just to take off some of that grit that people don't like. So I got this, the Satin glazing liquid. It's the same sort of thing, but obviously without that, it's got that smoother finish and it's going to allow us to use our pencils. You want a brush that obviously you don't want to use for any fine artwork later. So I would dedicate a brush to this because they do tend to destroy them over time. And I would have some kind of mixing pad or disposable sheet of paper, something like that, on the side for your glazing liquid. And all we're going to do is, I'm going to see if this is a sealed bottle because I haven't even used it yet. Thought I would take you guys on the journey. So it comes with a sealed cap that needs to come out from underneath there, and then you pop your lid back on. Is a good idea, people. And the actual white part lifts up and away, it twists, and that opens the top cap. And what I'm going to do, I don't want to just splodge some gesso onto my, some glazing liquid onto my book, so I'm putting it onto another work surface first. I'm going to pop some of that onto my brush, and then I'm going to really reduce that down so there's hardly anything on my brush, and I'm going to lay that very finely over the picture that I want to work on. Going to go first in the up and down direction, and then I'm going to go left and right. When I do left and right, I'm not going to the edge of the page because I don't really want to get it, accidentally flick my page up and then it goes in behind and gets everywhere. And then I'm going to go again back over that. So I've got the thinnest layer of material on there that you ever did see. And I'm going to leave that to properly dry. I would give that a good couple of hours, to be honest. So I'm going to put a little weight on this side because I don't want my book to close. And I'm going to use something random like, bear with me while I find something, like this little handful of clips, just to, because I don't want to put anything mucky on my page. I just want something that's just going to stop it from closing all the way over the other side, just something with a little bit of heft that's not near my glazing liquid that will stay. And I would give that an hour or so to really dry in before I then do my second layer. And then when I do my next layer, I'm then going to completely leave this for like 24 hours just to really make sure that it's coated, it's dry, it's done. I do the second layer because of how very, very thin. I've got almost nothing. I don't like to build up a thick layer, and because I put such a fine layer on, it does really need another layer for it to actually feel any different when you're done. It will obviously change the colour of your paper because it is now wet. It's nothing to worry about. And I do exactly the same thing in an hour, you know, in about an hour I pop another layer on, and then I leave that. So it is always the kind of project that needs some planning. You have to do this, do it again in an hour, and then leave it a full day. So you can't just sit down to colour. You need to remember to pop your glazing liquid on the day before. A little bit of pre-planning. But I know it was a very simple thing, but I know people find the how-to videos useful when they're looking up something like this and they don't know how to do it for themselves. I've looked up many a thing to check in the past, so I know for those of you guys that aren't in, you know, at a beginner level, this isn't an interesting video, but you know, the channel is there for kind of, you know, beginner stages. So I apologise to everybody else. Hope you found this useful, guys. As always, please give me a thumbs up if you did. I will see you in the next video, and at some point I will see you and we will colour this little girl for this project, for Lucy's beautiful colour along. Do check out her channel, do check out her videos. She's created the most beautiful dinosaur from the earlier pages in this book. And I will see you soon, guys. Thank you for watching.